Alrighty YouTube, it's your boy Zxous, and we're back with another Goddess of Victory Nikke video. In today's video, we're going to actually be comparing NAGA alone to the bunny girls because a lot of people want to see that. Obviously, NAGA is a massive damage dealing support buffer, right? And then obviously Blanc and Noir also have, attack support mechanics as well. But it's going to be insane what you see. Now, we did this on live yesterday, and that's why I wanted to make a video on it, because it was quite nasty, right? Because not only did we give the bunny girls an advantage, but NAGA was alone, right? So in this video, we're going to try to kind of do the same thing and all that stuff. So here's my NAGAs. Oh, before we get into that, actually, make sure you guys subscribe. We did it 7.5 subscribers. Sorry for that noise. We did it 7.5k subscribers, which is insane because we're now 75% subscribers in from our goal, which is 10k. So we're trying to get 8k by the end of this month, 10k by the end of the year. So if you guys could subscribe, that'd be amazing. So let's get into the video. So this is my NAGA's build, full level 5 missileless gear, level 10 attraction, no dupes, full level 5 skills, and then the resilience cube. So this is the build for her. I'm gonna actually have a video on how to build her with everything and stuff like that. But let's go into the damage testing. So we're going to actually use 3 different main DPSs for this damage testing. So the first one we're going to use is Modia. So if you've noticed, for the bunny girls, I actually gave them, privity and litter. And when it comes to NAGA, I'll probably just give them privity, right? So it's fair. But we gave the bunny girls even more, right, with litter. So Noir has a permanent attack buff when her HP is above 70%. Noir increases damage taken to all enemies. Litter gives a massive attack buff. I think it's 56.1% for my current level for 5 seconds to all allies. And then privity, when you're in a full burst, just gives an attack buff, a massive attack buff as well. So this is going to be quite nasty to see if, NAGA does come anywhere close to this amount of damage, right? If NAGA comes anywhere close to the damage, that's going to be insane to see if you want my honest opinion, right? So let's remember the number. We're going to go up until the first full burst, and then we're going to switch the teams into the next one. So right now, the first DPS we're testing this against is Modia, right? So we're going to wait for her burst skill to go all the way to 0 and see how much damage she was able to do with all these supports, right, on the team. Right, so 3, 2, 1, and then 0. So she was able to get 28.9 million. 28.9 million with bunny girls, litter, and privity. Right, remember that. Remember that number. So we're going to run the same thing with privity and Modia, but this time we're not going to bring litter. We're just going to bring NAGA. So wouldn't it be crazy if with all the support, like all the buffs that Modia was getting beforehand from herself and privity, and now just with NAGA, wouldn't it be crazy if it was about the same, if not more than, with bunny girls and litter, who's giving a massive attack buff? Well, we're going to see right now. So remember, it was 28.9 million, I believe. I wrote it down, so I'll have to go back and take a look. Right, I'll show you guys the Google Docs and stuff like that once we're done with the first set of tests, which is with Modia. So after this full burst, we're going to see how much he did. And then we're going to compare it. And you guys let me know in the comments what you think. Right? So boom. 31.9 with NAGA. Already. $31.9. So here we go. After with Modia, with the bunny girls, litter, and privity, and then just NAGA and privity. NAGA and privity alone made Modia do more damage, 31.9 million, than bunnies, litter, and privity all together. So that was the first test. Let's go to the next one. So the next one we're going to try is with Alice. It's the exact same team, just switched out Modia for Alice, and it's all going to be on auto. I'm not going to control it because I don't want to have any you know, effects on the damage dealt, right? So this is all going to be completely AI controlling it. The game is going to control it. So there was, right now, Naga already beat, you know, the bunny girls the first time around, right? Burst generation is going to be slower on the other team since there's only going to be 4 of them, but this is going to be quite crazy. This is going to be quite crazy. Let's take a look, right? So this is going to be my first time actually seeing this myself with this comp right here, right? After the full burst, we ended up getting a total of 16.3 million. 16.3 million. So let me write that down. So again, it's the same team, Ether, Naga, and then Privity. Ether's not buffing up anybody here. She's only just giving us the shield for Naga. So we're only getting buffs from Naga and Privity. But let's see. So it was 16.3 million with the bunny girls before, right? It was 16.3 million with the bunny girls. Let's see what it is with this team, right? So like I said, burst generation is going to be longer here, unfortunately. Because I don't want to add an additional character, right, to, you know, change any of the results we have so far. So now we're in a full burst. After this full burst, let's see what it is, right? So we are going to be at 11.3 million. 11.3 million with this team. So here are the numbers for Alice, right? With the bunny girls, it was 16.3 million. With Naga and Privity only, it was 11.3. Remember, I have to say this because Litter is with the bunny girls and she's not supposed to be there, but I'm just giving them the extra, right? So there is an additional 5 million damage there with the Alice comp. So we're actually going to show some love to Summer Neon, and Neon is going to be another DPS we're going to test this out with. We'll probably do one more with like one of the collab characters, A2 or 2B. We'll see how that gets going. But we're going to try it with Neon, right? More of a trash character, right? I want to say. So the thing is, she's going to be landing core hits left, right, and center. But that's not going to matter until we use a burst skill for Naga, right? And then when you remember, she does change her weapon after the, when you use her burst skill. So, right, then you have this extra. Okay. So Neon ended up only getting 5.6 million. 5.6 million with the bunny girls, Noir, or the bunny girls, Litter, and Privity. 5.6 million. And again, same team, just with Neon. So Ether, Naga, and Privity. Right, so it was 5 point something million. I forgot. I think it was 5.3 million. I wrote it down, but we'll take a look after this one with the, you know, the damage numbers here. So yeah, she's gonna land core hits like crazy. If she was attacking like that with the buffs up, right? So if we're not using her, oh yeah, if we were not gonna use her burst skill with Naga, Neon would hit hard. If we weren't to use her burst skill, because she's landing them core hits like crazy, right? And now she's just, you know, landing simple attacks. Core hit attacks are happening and everything as well. And then boom. So now we ended up hitting 7.7 million, which I know is higher than what it was with Litter and the bunny girls with Privity. So with Summer Neon, with the bunny girls and Litter and Privity, it was 5.6 million with Summer Neon. And then with just Naga and Privity and the buffs from Naga and Privity, it was 7.7 million, right? So quite insane already. For the final test, we're going to use A2. I was going to use 2B, but because of the burst generation, 2B is going to be longer and extra team, and she's definitely going to get additional damage with her skill too. So we're going to use, you know, 2B or A2 here, right? So let's see how much this is looking like again with the bunny girls and the Litter. Again, Litter's not supposed to be on these teams, but we are going to give her the advantage to really show you guys how insane it is with Naga, right? If the first team with Litter and the bunny girls is getting more, and then the second team with Naga only is getting close to the same, that's scary. So 15.3 million with A2, 15.3 million. And then the final testing, so the same thing, just with Naga and Privity only. This time, let's see what it's looking like, right? So it was 15.3 million with the bunny girls and Litter and Privity, right? And A2's buffs herself. Like the character, the main DPS, if they give themselves their buffs, they're of course getting it the second time around because they're the character we're testing it against. But let's take a look, right? So, right, again, burst generation, like I said, is going to be a bit slower here, but it's fine, right? So boom, core hits are landing, crits are happening, right? Let's take a look. Right, and then after the first full burst, 16.1 million with just Naga and Privity. So here are the final rankings, right? Obviously, with Modernia, Bunny Girls ended up with Bunny Girls, Litter, and Privity, and then all of Modernia's buff, they ended up getting 28.9 million, and then Naga and Privity ended up getting 31.9 million. So they ended up being the winner right here. Let's just put W, right? Let's put brackets W here. With Alice, when the Bunny Girls, Litter, and Privity, they ended up getting 16.3 million, while Naga and Privity only ended up getting 11.3 million. So with Alice, the Bunny Girls with Litter was the winner here. With Summer Neon, it came to, you know, the Naga, it came with Naga and Privity again, 7.7 million, while with Bunny Girls, Litter, and Privity was 5.6 million. So we ended up getting a W here with Naga. And then with A2, it ended up being Naga again with 16.1 million, while the Bunny Girls, Litter, and Privity had 15.3 million. So you guys can kind of see how with just Naga alone, it's either close, if not more, in terms of the damage buff, which is crazy because her best partner, who is not in the game yet, Tia, also gives an attack buff, and because you're forced to run her with another burst 1, that extra burst 1 is most likely going to be Litter, and you're going to now have you're going to have Naga, Tia, and Litter's attack buffs going up all at the same time, which is just going to equal insane damage, especially with characters like Scarlet and Modernia. So you guys let me know what you think. Let me know the verdict down below, because that's Bunny Girls and Litter and Privity with the character, besides just Naga and Privity. That says a lot for me, but you guys let me know what you think. It's your boy Zxous. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.